One, welcome from Tobala, Turkey. This week's Torah portion, we'll be reading Noach, story of Noah. We'll be picking up from Genesis, the 6th chapter, verse 9, going all the way over to Genesis, the 11th chapter, verse 32. The half-Torah portion would be Isaiah 54, verse 1 to Isaiah 55. Luke, the 17th chapter, verses 20 to verse 27. The next Kadash will be the ninth Kadash, which will be on November 25th at sundown. Okay? And the next the next minor convocation coming up will be in December, starting on the 19th, which will be Hanukkah. And the last day of Hanukkah will be December 26th at sundown. All right? This portion being brought to you by Yahushua Mashiach. As always, I'll be reading in Matthew, the 16th chapter, verse 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then shall he award every man according to his works. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. So whosoever denies himself for Yahushua's sake, that person will be saved in the kingdom to come. Whosoever will deny himself and pick up his cross and follow Yahushua Mashiach as he picked up his cross shall have glory in the kingdom to come. Faith without works is dead. And the mark, the pressing of the mark, the bar is Yahushua Mashiach. This is why we read this portion in Matthew, the 16th chapter, verse 24 to verse 28. Okay, we can start reading Leviticus, the first portion, Leviticus 26:40 and 41. Leviticus 26:40 to 41.
If they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers, which they have trespassed against me, and that also they have walked contrary unto me, and that I also have walked contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies, if then their uncircumcised hearts be humbled, and they have then accepted the punishment of their iniquity.
Okay, Psalms 133.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there Yahweh commanded the blessing, even life forevermore.
Okay, Zephaniah 2, verse 1 and 2.
gathers us together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as a chaff, before the fierce anger of Yahweh come upon you, before the day of Yahweh's anger come upon you.
And that's the day that we must prepare ourselves for mentally, spiritually, and physically. Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, verse 33.
Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Yasha'Allah and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast, and they refused to let them go.
That was 33. Showing that the three tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, were pressed together with the other tribes, the northern kingdom, such as Ephraim, Manasseh, Reuben, Gad, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, Asher. Okay, we were pressed together. All right, Jeremiah 3, verse 18.
In those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers.
So the land of the north is referring to North America. So Judah and Israel will be joined together and be brought out of the land of the north into the promised land, into the wilderness, according to the word of the Most High, Yahweh. All right? So, that being said, Madiyam upon Yerushalayim, let's stand and face towards Yerushalayim. Yahushai's prayer.